Hey guys, Joe here, and here to talk to you about the top 5 most ground-based characters. Now, I know that this game is very aerial-based. Most of the people in the game are good in the airs, and a lot of these people on this list will still be pretty good in the air, but overall, these people's tilts are very good, the smashes are good, and overall, they're just very strong on the ground compared to a lot of the other characters in the game, and they really don't have to use as much aerials. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get this started. For the first pick, I decided on the big man Bowser. Now this guy has some pretty good aerials, but I personally think that his ground game must be mastered in order to master this guy. A lot of people don't bother with his ground game, but it is very strong. He has fast, high knockback tilts that all come out very quick, which allow Bowser easy spacing on the ground, and very high priority moves being his tilts. His jab and his F tilt give you that great spacing, while his down tilt and up tilt can be used as early combo starters or even kill moves, which are very good. Finally, Bowser has some great smashes, which will all kill at very early percents and have huge hitboxes, but come out pretty slow compared to some other characters, so you will really have to get some reads in order to hit these. When I did first look at DK a few months ago, I thought this guy was for sure air-based with all of his dunks and with all of his back airs, all that stuff, but after a few games I realized that DK was more than just the dunk. He has some fast tilts that can combo into each other, a very good up B and down B that can be used as get off me moves, and very strong throws. DK also has many ground moves that will combo into his air attacks, allowing him some pretty strong air game, but you really have to use that ground game to get into the air game. Finally, DK does have some of the best smashes in the game that will kill very early and have very huge hitboxes that will wreck the opponent, even if they're big or small. As a new addition to the cast, I really cannot say that I have mastered Ryu, but I feel I am starting to get the hang of him, and I may know somewhat how to play him. He has some air attacks, but most of them, mainly his neutral air and his down air, will be used to combo into some of his ground attacks. Ryu has two ways to attack with all of his tilts, and this gives him a huge advantage on the ground. It's really hard to read a ground-based Ryu because he has all these choices, and he has the ability to send out a random side B or a Hadouken if he needs to. He also has many combos that are very easy to pull off, like weak up tilts into strong up tilt or strong up smash, or combos that will combo into his Hadouken. Overall, he's a pretty strong character in the air, but also has great footings on the ground. When you will think of Ganon, you think of a slow, clunky killing machine in the air, but on the ground, this is a whole new story. Now, all of his tilts do come out extremely fast, but they do have a lot of ending lag. The thing though is that with his tilts, that if you hit them, the lag doesn't really matter too much because they really won't be able to punish you. A lot of people do think Ganon is very slow because he does feel slow with all his ending lag, but the startup lag on his tilts is very short, they come out very fast, and overall, they're just pretty strong tilts, and just makes him a pretty good character. He has a lot of mix-up moves like side B and down B on the ground, and also has some of the strongest killing smashes in the entire game, and his neutral B, which is one of the strongest killing moves in the entire game. All of his aerials are very slow, and he can be juggled, but when Ganon is on the ground, he's a pretty big force to be reckoned with. Of course, for number 1 pick, you all guessed it, I went with the very obvious choice being Little Mac. He was the choice that I assume most people would say because he has to use his ground game and he really doesn't have much air game to work with. I mean, Nintendo literally told us this in one of the first directs that had Little Mac, so overall it should be pretty easy to tell that Little Mac is just not that great in the air. He has very good moves though. He has a close to frame 1 tilt and jab, killing tilts, and he has a combo tilt being his down tilt. Also, he does have some super armor smashes, which most characters don't have other than like Yoshi. With Little Mac, you must wait on the ground and wait for your opponent to approach, which is kind of hard, but after you do learn this playstyle, you'll be able to wait for them, they'll attack you, and then you can get some counterattacks, which is one of the main things you will have to learn as Little Mac. He may not have as many air combos as pretty much everybody else in the game, but his quickness and strength on the ground make him a pretty strong ground-based character. You just really have to learn how to stay on the ground, how to not get juggled. After you figure that all out, you'll do pretty well in all your games. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to tell me in the comment section below. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, of course. Make sure to comment what you personally think are the top 5 most ground-based, and then in the description, of course, I'll write once again what your guys' picks are. They may be completely different than mine, or maybe the same. Tell me what I liked about this video, tell me what you didn't like, I'll try to fix anything you didn't like, and next week, of course, we'll be into the aerial characters, so let's get that next week. There are a lot of choices, so do expect a lot of your characters not to be there, because there's just so many choices, but I'll try to get the best ones in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching, though, and I'll see you all next time.